So in this set of videos on the intuitive development, transformational intuition with EFT, Jane and I recorded commentaries based on the processes that we did, and they're very specific suggestions and insights we give. And part of the value of that is, since we've been doing this for decades now, we have a lot of experience in being in this subject. And just like anyone, if someone is expert in an area, what they're going to see is going to be different or maybe more in depth, or they'll just pick up things that if you're just beginning, you won't have any awareness of. But once it's pointed out to you and once you learn it, it's tremendously valuable, and it starts to gain you competence and confidence and insight and depth and mastery for yourself. And otherwise, you might not ever get these insights or information. It may never come to your awareness. So I think the commentaries are valuable, very specific and usable.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And it is interesting how you can go through something, and the reason we do this is because it may seem like it makes sense and like it's really working well, but there are just certain things that we want to be sure that you have a chance to highlight in your own mind as being important, because we see them as being important.
Right. And similarly, when we first started learning what we call soul centering, which we still do in different aspects, including in intuition, we would have processes with people, and they'd have these tremendous insights and illuminations before our eyes. And we would go, wow, and they'd walk out the door, and it's like it didn't stay. They didn't recognize it. They recognized it in the moment when they were in a higher state, but they didn't have someone pointing it out and giving them a commentary, so to speak. I'm saying, hey, do you realize how valuable that it was? Do you realize how important that was? Do you see how this would work? Do you see what this connects to? So just pointing that out by someone who has experience and depth in something can really make a big difference for how you position something, how you put it in context, how you value it.
Right. Right. And I think in watching students practice, I've noticed sometimes that they'll be working with another person, and the person will have this huge insight, and they'll say, "Oh, that's great, and let's talk about this now." A part of what we do with people is if something really important comes up, we talk about it for a while, and we, as Philip did in the video with John, we have them find a way to what we call anchor it, which he did with a blue color. We have a way for them to integrate it into their daily life, and that's very important.
Right. So enjoy the intuitive techniques with EFT videos and the commentaries.